Hola, me llamo Jorge Ulloa y soy profesor de español. Vivo y trabajo en Blackpool, Inglaterra. In this lesson, I am going to teach you how to conjugate regular verbs in the past tense. This video will concentrate on verbs that are regular and end in AR. Let's have a look. I have chosen the verb bailar as a model verb because it is regular and ends in AR. So, the first thing I need to say is that unfortunately, when it comes to the past tense, you will need to learn another 6 endings. By now, I guess you already know the present tense and you have already learned those 6 endings. As you know, this will take practice and a bit of the old-fashioned repetition. So the 6 endings for regular verbs that end in AR are the following: aste, o, amos, astes, aron. So if I wanted to conjugate the verb bailar in the past tense, I will say yo bailé, tú bailaste, él bailó, ella bailó, usted bailó, nosotros bailamos, vosotros bailasteis, ellos bailaron, ellas bailaron, ustedes bailaron. How did we get to that? In case you are wondering what happened with the AR, that is normally dropped. So that's what normally happens. You know, if you look at the dictionary, you get how to say to dance. To dance is bailar. But if you want to say I danced, you need to conjugate it. So you drop the AR and add any of the 6 endings that I've mentioned before. As I also said before, best way of getting used to it is by conjugating some verbs. So you could conjugate any of these verbs, for example, cenar, desayunar, trabajar, cantar, regalar, visitar. I may as well show them all. Pasar, nadar, durar, estudiar, iniciar, entrar. Say you want to conjugate the verb, let's say, cenar, which is to dine or to have dinner. So you drop the AR altogether and you end up with cen. Then you add the endings. Yo cené, tú cenaste, él cenó, ella cenó, usted cenó, nosotros cenamos, vosotros cenasteis, ellos cenaron, ellas cenaron, ustedes cenaron. For homework, I'm going to give you the conjugation of the verbs desayunar, trabajar, cantar, regalar. Once you've done this, use it. That is the other thing. Don't memorizing the endings is good, but you memorize the endings in order to use them in the real world. So if you have a Spanish-speaking friend, surprise him or her, and next time he calls you or she calls you, just say, Hola, ¿trabajaste ayer? You worked yesterday? And you will surprise him. And that is the best way of practicing your Spanish with Spanish-speaking friends. And if they understand you, that means you're doing it right. And that is all for now. Muchas gracias y saludos desde Blackpool. Adiós.